So I'll need someone to stop me if I repeat myself too much this episode. I'm trying to think back what I talked about 2 weeks ago. Uh, and did I even talk 2 weeks ago? I think it was 3 weeks ago. Mm, I don't know. But I want to get caught up on what's been going on. Hopefully, you all liked, enjoyed, and some other word last week's episode with Jill. I know I got some feedback from some of you who thought that it was insightful. Maybe you just liked Jill. Maybe you thought she had some relevant thoughts. But I appreciate everybody who emailed, messaged, blah blah blah, to let me know what they thought. And yeah, she's a nice young lady, and I don't know if young lady is the proper way to describe a 17-year-old anymore because I am old. I am white. I am lame, and I just don't know. So yeah, so here I am. I'm back. I'm at the head of the trail where I walk slash run. I try to run yesterday, and outside of the general unhealthy, blah, unfit kind of fitness issue, it went okay. It didn't feel too terrible on my knee or my Achilles. The rest of the day was pretty terrible with my Achilles, and I'm not sure what that means, mostly because this morning I woke up and it didn't feel too bad. So, being the glutton that I am, I'm going to go run again in just a little bit and see what happens. Yeah, I'm just not, I don't, I struggle when I don't know things, when I don't have information. And like, I just don't know. I don't know what will happen if I go and run again. And I need to know. Like, if it's gonna, like, if my leg's gonna snap off, I need to know. And if I don't go, I won't know. And, I struggle with, the common sense probably would dictate that I don't run, that I take the data that I have and bring it to physical therapy on Monday, tomorrow. Big spoiler what the day is when I'm recording. Um, and, talk to Will and say, this is what happened, and let him, you know, deduce, infer, whatever, what he thinks is going on. But I'm not. That's not me. I don't operate that way. Um, so yeah. So when I'm done recording here, I'm gonna go. I might record a quick TikTok video in the car. I have done a few. I've got a little bit of response, and um, yeah, I'm not gonna be TikTok famous, and I don't plan to be TikTok famous. I don't plan to really have anybody follow me, but a couple people have, and it's nice to know. I mean, I've gotten a couple comments, and it's nice to know that they that the few things I'm yammering on about for a minute at a time are resonating with some people, and hopefully they can get a little bit of benefit or solace or something out of that. So yeah, there's that. You know what? It's what is it? It's Sunday, March 7th, 2021. And as of this recording, I'm still depressed, but I'm not dead. So, much like how I record these podcasts now, I record my little TikTok videos in the car. And I was talking with my youngest, and I talked with my two youngest about it a little bit. I haven't officially come out to them and said, "Hey, I have TikTok videos." But we talk about it like I try to understand what the platform is and all that, and like I realized that not like there's a ton, but there's an inordinate number of users that I come across that are like middle-aged white men with beards being angry about something. and, and my youngest said, yeah, and they're in their car. And it kind of struck me like, that's me. I'm not really angry at the world. I'm angry at myself in these TikToks. Am I saying TikTok too much? TikTok, TikTok, TikTok. Talk, TikTok, 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 tick. And so, yeah, it's just funny because that's, in a way, that's me, but, similar to doing these podcasts, I don't feel like I have a spot somewhere else to speak openly and out loud. And, I do my virtual therapy in the car. I record these podcasts. I do the videos. Sometimes I sleep in my car. Yeah, so my car is definitely my second home and my home away from home. So, yeah. But, I mean, what else has been going on? So therapy, I've been quite a few times now. And I wish I could remember when my last episode was that I recorded here, so I could try to put everything in context as best as I remember. But that's not me. So, yeah, we had Megan is my therapist, and I feel like I'm repeating myself, but like we actually had a discussion about what makes me different from a psychopath. And could be taken the wrong way, I suppose, but it wasn't. Like I said, I'm interested. I'm looking forward to working with her. She seems to be really I don't know, she speaks a language that kind of resonates with me and makes me feel like she's invested and she's willing to try different things and pursue avenues that every avenue that comes up, like, hey, you know what, this the way you were talking last week made me kind of think these things. And so I did some digging around, and this is what I think, and how do you think that fits with you? And I like that. And I'm hopeful. As she says, she's hopeful. I'm hopeful. I've said that here. Yeah, I don't know. Like, what am I going to say? What am I going to say today? I don't know. I'll be right back. Hang on. Surprise, I'm back. Yeah, I just lost my train of thought there. Like, I couldn't think of anything that's happened that I want to talk about. And I've made the decision that I'm going to try to work it out with work and with Nora and my mom and go up and visit Mom. She's had both of her vaccination shots. She's not for sure which version of the shot she got, but it was 2 shots, so against coronavirus. So yeah, I got to talk to her, and maybe she'll hear this episode before I talk to her. Who knows? Surprise! And so that would be nice to go up and see her, and maybe get to see Dave and whatnot. So fingers crossed. We'll see. I don't know what it looks like to get a week off of work where I'm working now. Like, I don't know. I don't even know what I get off on Wednesday, Thursday, and have Friday to do other odd jobs. And I don't even really I don't really care about getting vacation time pay for those days that I'm gone. Really, I just want to take care of my core duties. I don't know. So we'll see. I mean, I ran it by. I was driving back with my girls last night. They were here for the past week, and work was kind of busy, so I didn't get to see them as much as I liked. And I was kind of tired when I did get to see them, so it wasn't a spectacular visit by any stretch when they were here. But we still got to do things and interact and talk and things like that. So, but I forget what we were talking about, but it occurred to me that Mom has been vaccinated, so why not take a trip up to see them? So, or her, them, all the moms. And so, yeah, I'm going to look into that. And, um, I'm really, I think because we talk about it in therapy all the time, like I'm really focusing in on this kind of what I feel or what I don't feel. And, you know, I'm aware of the fact that planning to go visit mom is, um, like I know it's intellectually, I know it's the right thing to do. And, she would enjoy it. And it's the good, diligent son thing to do. But like, I don't, it's like, eh. Like I don't feel excited. I don't feel unexcited. I go unexcited. I guess I do feel unexcited. I don't feel, I don't have any negative feelings about going to do it. I'm just kind of okay. Um, and I was thinking back when after I graduated high school, my buddy Niles and I, you remember Niles? He was on an episode way back when, 2-3 years ago. We took a trip around the country, and I think we talked about this. And at that time, I had a girlfriend, and we had dated quite a bit through senior year. We went on to date a lot of freshman year in college, and like I have no recollection of like how that conversation went when I decided I was going to leave the state for an undisclosed amount of time. Like, I don't remember if I even took into consideration how that might affect her or even affect like my family and my other friends. And like, um, like I don't, part of me like makes me feel like I was kind of a thoughtless person, but was I? I don't know. I mean, I must have, like, I don't believe it wasn't that, or was that I just didn't care how anybody else felt. I just don't remember thinking about it. And like the time that we were away, it ended up being somewhat over 3 weeks. And, like, I don't remember like missing people. I don't remember, anything other than kind of being in that time with Niles driving in my crappy little Ford Escort, right? And like I don't remember. I kind of have a vague memory of when we got back and Wendy was there, or the first time I saw Wendy and I gave her a big hug, but like I don't remember feeling like, oh, this is great. I finally get to see her. Um, what what rings true to me is I was thinking, well, that's what you do is you give a big hug and you say I miss you. And yeah, I mean I just don't. That's not me. That's not me. I don't miss people. And like I try to couch this in terms of my kids, right? Because I mean I'm it's well established that I identify as a dad. And my kids are where it's at, right? But I don't know that I really truly miss them. I don't know. I don't know. I don't, uh, like intellectually, I can say, oh, it's been, when I was in Minnesota, hey, it's been a month since I've been out to Michigan to see the girls. I should go do that. Like this kind of soft feeling, soft hitting obligation. But I just don't know if I've ever missed someone. And I must have, right? But I mean, I think back to when I was in Japan and with my friend Eric, and who I'd left was my friend in Massachusetts before we moved overseas. And like, I only remember like one cassette tape he sent that had like him talking and some music, because he wasn't sure like what kind of music we would have over there. And he would send me like recordings from the radio of like, hey, here's this song that's popular now. And I have recollection of like writing letters on that kind of airmail paper, right? It's really thin, almost tissue paper. But I don't remember who I wrote to. I don't remember that I missed anybody. It's just weird. It's just weird. And then, with given my known memory issues, is it that it happened and I don't remember it, or do I remember enough that I know it didn't happen? And it's just troubling. It's so troubling that I can't remember things. And like Nora and I, when we talk, like I throw around the word miss you, like when I'm going away for work, which I'm going away for maybe 2 nights this week for work, just here in North Carolina, but it's out western North Carolina, 2.5 hours away. And we want to get early starts in the morning, so I may be staying in a hotel. And I'll say things like, hey, I'll miss you. But I don't know that I mean that. And I mean, it's like a joke where like if Nora's going to, I don't know, if she's going to get her hair done, and I'll say, okay, see ya. Or like at bedtime when I'm going to bed, sometimes I'll say, okay, see you when I see ya. And like I've created this allowance for just being kind of dismissive of like, okay, I'm going to be gone. We're going to be gone for a while. Her and the girl are going up to Chicago the end of the month to look at schools. And like when Nora announced it, I was like, okay, see ya. And, I think she gets it, that like that's my way of saying like, okay, be safe, have a good trip, I care about you. She probably reads into it that I'll miss you, and but I don't know that I will. And am I bad? Am I a bad person? Maybe I am. What's the difference between me and a psychopath? Ooh, I don't know. So yeah, I mean, so there's a nutshell of what's been going on. I'm not a psychopath, but where's the line between me and Dexter from the Showtime series Dexter? The Showtime? Yeah, I don't know. It was a book. Dexter Morgan. Go look him up. Good show. Probably a good book, but I haven't read it. Yeah. So anyway, so here I sit in my running gear. It is, as I look, it is 37 degrees out, and it's sunny, and I'm probably overdressed, so I'm going to sweat a lot, and that'll make my leg hurt more, just because that's how life works, right? We're uncomfortable in some way, and other uncomfortableness is more prevalent. I don't know. So dieting is way off the wagon. I was doing good, and I just have fallen off, and like it's not. At times, I eat uncontrollably, as far as sweets and snacks, and there are times when I'm still smart about it, and especially like days when I work are my best days. But like this morning, I had 2 breakfast sandwiches from McDonald's because 1 didn't seem like enough, and 2 was clearly too much. But only a chump eats half a sandwich, right? I mean, you paid for it, you got to eat it. Yeah. So I'm going to quit yammering. I'm going to remind you how you can get a hold of me, Jamulky, all over the internet, and even now on TikTok. If you're of the TikTok inclined folks, and JAMOALKI at Gmail, on Twitter, on Instagram, on Facebook /Jamulky, jamulky.info. I think I already spelled it. I can't remember now. You can text me 248-648-1419 in the U.S. on WhatsApp worldwide +1 248-648-1419. Get a hold of me. Let me know how you're doing, things you'd like to hear on the show. Do you remember Chris? We had a conversation here on the podcast. He's in law enforcement down in Texas, and I've kind of been in touch with him a little bit recently, and I'd like to have him back on. And so let me know how if I don't remember who enjoyed that show, and if you'd like to hear more from him. I think he had a really good insight from a different side of mental health interactions in the real world. Yeah, so that's it. Email me, message me, let me know how awesome I am, or how much I suck, whatever the real truth may be. And yeah, until next time, everybody be safe and be well. Thanks.